Hello, this is Go with Manja. Actually, I would like to introduce you to the Go rules. Maybe you have heard about Go before. Actually, I heard the first time from my grandma. My grandma was always making these jigsaws, and then she was just saying, what is this? Board game with 2 letters? What could that be? Yeah, and actually it was Go, G and O. Very easy. And just as easy as the game sounds to be, G and O, the rules are also super easy to learn. There are only 3 rules to learn, and that's what we are going to do today, later. Actually, Go is the oldest board game in the world, so everybody should know about it. But for some reason, in Europe, really not a lot of people know about it. Also the same in America. Actually, it's an Asian game, and there everybody knows about the game. It's supposed to be the most complex game. So people may say something like, ooh, what is most complex game? Yeah, it's something like chess, so you have to think a lot, but it's even more intense. There are more possibilities and more to do. So, and we will go into that step by step during the course here. And there was even the famous Einstein, as you may know, and he was even saying, wow, there are more positions on a Go board than stars in the universe. Did you know that? That's pretty a lot, I would say. I don't know how many stars we have in the universe, but a lot. So anyway, so what I would like to do is to introduce you a little bit into, hey, where did it really come from? So you know already, it comes from Asia. I am from which country? Can you hear it by my accent? Usually people can, right? I'm German. And what is Germany really famous for? Right, it's soccer. And soccer is a super nice game. And it's super famous here. Maybe you know that when we are able to walk, it doesn't matter if you're a female or boy or whatever, you just play soccer because your parents put a ball in front of you and then they teach you what to do. Very easy. So when you are able to walk, you play. And maybe when you're a little bit older and you grew up, then you know very famous football players. They look all very sexy. And yeah, there's somebody like Thomas Müller, as you know. And then as a girl, you stay really in front of his hotel and you wait and you really wait all night for him coming. And then you want to have a signature of him. And then Thomas Müller finally comes and then, yeah, you get a signature. So cool. And actually, the same way how we celebrate soccer players here, the same way it is in Asia with another game, and that is actually Go. So in Asia, we have really like in the TV, there's just one channel the whole day for Go. And you can learn how to play Go. Of course, you don't even need to walk in order to play Go, so very easy to learn. And you are super early to learn that. In kindergarten, in school you learn it, and yeah, all the time actually you learn that. And then sometimes they have big matches, so they also have stadiums, and then for Christmas you are very happy to get a ticket from maybe your beloved friend, and then you can go there and watch the game. So people are super, super happy. And then there are also super famous Go players, which also look actually quite nice. For example, Isidol. You ever heard about Isidol? People are waiting also in front of his hotel to get a signature of him. That's really something. And actually what they can earn for money is also similar to what we have here for soccer. So actually soccer and Go seems about the same, maybe, I don't know. Let's see, we can discover that a little more. But how do you really learn it in Asia? So actually there are real Go schools. So people, if they really want to become really super good at Go, they have their elementary school, and then at latest with the age of 10, they really study every day, even on weekends, to really become professional. And that is really something. And we don't have something like such a Go school, I think, here in Europe. But in Asia, you find it everywhere. In Japan, in Korea, in China, just everywhere. But here in Europe, I don't know if you have something like this. But I have some surprise for you. I invited somebody.
Oh.
Oh my God. This is...
Hello, I'm Youngsam.
Youngsam. Youngsam comes from... No, not Japan.
I'm from South Korea.
I thought you say South Africa to confuse the people, but no. Okay, so he's from South Korea, right? And he was actually a part of such a Go school, right?
Yes, I'm actually main teacher of our international Go school.
So when did you learn Go?
I started to learn Go when I was 9 years old.
9, but 9 is super old.
Yeah, actually, right? Compared to other people, actually I was pretty late, but I wanted to learn Go.
But compared to me, it was really not very, very late because I was 21 when I learned it. I'm European, so I learned it when I was a student. I studied informatics, and that was, of course, the moment when I learned Go. But that was too late to really become strong. But so you did it with 9, and you even become super strong. I know you are actually currently the strongest in Europe living guy, right?
Yeah.
Can I have a signature from you, please, please, please?
Later, after the Twitch.
But I want. Cool. I got it. Yeah. Anyway, very famous and handsome guy, and I get a signature. I'm so happy. Anyway, then I also heard that there were European Championships, which you also won, right?
Yeah, I won twice in European Championship.
That's cool. And now you are here in Europe. And have you ever seen a Go school here in Europe?
Actually, not yet. I haven't seen the Go school in Europe.
But I know that you just opened a Go school, right?
Yeah. Yes, I opened a Go school.
And the name of the Go school is
JIGS.
JIGS, right? And actually, to be honest, he is a teacher in JIGS, and I'm also a teacher in JIGS. So, but I'm the one who will explain you the rules of Go today. Yeah. Mm-hmm. So we don't need you today. Okay, maybe later I will need you, okay?
Enjoy the Go, enjoy teaching Go.
Thank you. So actually, this is a Go board, okay? So you have, if you can count, something like 19 by 19. Who knows what is 19 times 19, right? 361 intersections. These are the fields we are playing at. And because this is a bit too much for now, we have also smaller boards. This is a 13 by 13 board. So 169 intersections. And even this is too much. So here we will start with an even smaller Go board, which is a 9 by 9 board. And I would like to explain that to you. During the course in the next days, we always meet at 5 p.m. German time. We will meet a lot of nice things like cats and what is this? A wonderful horse, and we will find dogs, and we will find basket apples, being happy, not happy, ladders and nets. We have men, space caps, and yeah, we will learn quite a lot. But for now, we just start with the rules, okay? So, as I said, this is the 9 by 9 board. You can see here 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 by 9, 81 intersections. And this is the beginner board, and this is how we learn Go today, okay? So we play the game of Go with black stones and with white stones, okay? And similar to chess, we just play one black, one white, one black. I made mistake, right? Because in chess, white starts, right? But in Go, this is different. In Go, black starts, okay? If black wants to start, he needs to move a stone. And we don't do it like that, okay? This would be chess or whatever game. But this is Go. So we use the intersections as fields. And we also use this field. And we also use this field. So this is how you can move. And after black moved, white can move, and so on. Maybe you remember there were 3 different rules. And I'm going to introduce these 3 rules now. I actually also teach in kindergarten, so it's super, super easy to learn, and I think you will remember easily. So the first rule is to make territory, okay? So we try to make territory. The second rule is we try to capture stone. And the third one, I will explain you later. It doesn't appear very often. For the ones who know already Go, the third one is ko, okay? So I just mention it for now. We don't need it actually today. So if black moves, then after that it's white's turn, as you already learned. And now I'm just moving black stones in a row to explain you what is territory. Rule number 1. So you may move like this. In this case, black has moved 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 stones, as you can see. But which stones are moved doesn't matter, okay? Because what we count as territory are only what is enclosed. And these are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So black made 8 points. Cool, right? But you can be also a very greedy person. You may also say, oh wait, why I surrounded these 8 points? Maybe I surround many more points. You can argue like that. But anyway, now you know how to enclose something like territory. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. You can do that in the corner. Or I make another example. You may also do that somewhere in the middle. But you need, as you can see, maybe more stones doing that. So in this case, black has another 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 stones. Points. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 points. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 points. Okay? So that was already the first rule. Very easy, how to make points. But there's another way how to make points. Can you remember what was the second rule? The second rule was how to capture stones. So we need something to capture. That's a white stone and we want to capture it. Okay? So for this, we just look, and this is very simple, what are the outgoing lines? 1, 2, 3, 4 lines are going out. And if these 4 lines are actually covered by the opposing color, like this, then now white has only 1, 2, 3 lines going out. After this one is set, then we have only 2 lines. By the way, the Go players call these lines liberties. Okay, 1, 2 liberties. And then you can also have another liberty being placed by black. So 1 liberty is only left. And if white doesn't do anything and black has the chance to play here again, then white has no liberty anymore and white stone is immediately removed and black made 1 point. He captured 1 stone. So that is already how you make actually points. So maybe just to repeat, one way to make points is to make territory. Here we have 6 points. And another way would be to capture something. And at the end of the game, we just add both points together and who has more points won. Very easy. So black captured 1 stone, okay? We put it usually at the side that you can also remember what you have captured. That is actually already everything, but I would like to introduce you to some more terms, okay? Because that is what the Go players always use. So one term we just learned is liberties. So white has 1, 2, 3, 4 liberties. And if there's only 1 liberty left, then we call this situation Atari, okay? Atari. Actually, it's similar to chess. I don't know. It's a while ago when my dad explained me chess, but he always said, okay, if it's very dangerous, then you can say chess. And then I was always super scared and I didn't know what to do. And actually you can do the same in Go. So you can just, if your opponent has only 1 liberty, you can say Atari. And then you're super scared usually and you should react and do something. If you don't do something, it's black's turn again. Then you just take out the white stone and you captured something. And about capturing, there's actually more to say. And I would like to introduce you to this as well. So sometimes you have not only 1 stone, but even 2 stones to be captured. But they can only be captured if they are connected with a line together. So these 2 stones form a group. So this is a group out of 2 stones. And this group out of 2 stones has now together 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 liberties. So if I want to capture these 2 stones, I have to use 6 black stones. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, Atari. And if white doesn't do something, 6. And then you capture 2 stones. So you have 2 points. Okay? That's pretty much really everything. So it's super simple. And I was thinking to invite maybe somebody else as well and play just a game for you that you just see how a normal game works. And so I would like to introduce somebody to you. So as we already said, we do have now a very fresh open Go School JIGS here in Germany. And actually the next guest, she's a student of us and it's Barbara. And maybe we can welcome Barbara. Hi Barbara. So,
hello.
How are you?
I'm fine, thank you very much.
So you came quite a long way to come here and learn something?
Yes, I did. I came from Münster actually, in Nordrhein-Westfalen.
Yeah. And now you're staying here for almost 1 week.
Almost 1 week, yes.
And what are you doing every day to get stronger?
Oh, I have to do lots of lessons. I have to do tomago lessons that go problems on paper in the morning.
We will do that later.
And then I get some teaching from you.
Okay.
And then I have to play against some of the other players, like league plays. And we also get lessons in the afternoon where there are very complicated lessons. Today I had a lesson about what's it called?
Josekis?
Yes,
Okay.
about Josekis, about little forms which I had to learn by heart and which I had to memorize, and so I have a lot of homework until tomorrow.
Oh, that's good. So, but you get stronger. Actually,
I hope
in
so.
Go we have something like a rating system, and that's pretty similar to something like judo or karate. Okay. Maybe I don't know if somebody of you did it before, but if you start, you have a white belt, yeah. And if you're getting stronger, then it's turning, I think, yellow, then orange, then red, green, brown. And if you're a master, then you have a black one. Really cool. And actually, we have pretty much the same system in Go. So all the color ones, we call them Q grades. So Q means you are a student, and black one means you're a master. Okay. And actually, Barbara, she just started also, but not like white belt, maybe like yellow belt, I would say, something like this.
Maybe a little bit.
We don't use actually belts, but we have the same rating system, yeah. So also for Barbara, there's really a lot to learn. But we should just play, right? That was the aim.
Okay,
Yeah?
let's play a game.
You're brave enough to play? That's good. So let's play. So black starts.
Okay, then I start.
Okay. Then I also start and play here. Wait, we just adjust the board for a second. So, and that's it. Okay, sorry.
I learned that it's important to get the corner, so I will try to get the other corner.
All right, there's actually more to tell. So the outer line we usually call the first line. This is called the second line. And this is the third line. So actually all three stones are placed on the third line right now. And some people give the hint in the beginning, you start to play in the corner, right? And you just try to play on third or fourth line. Okay, so let's see how we can continue.
Okay.
So let's see what we can do. So, and then we play just a quick game. Maybe you see already that might be later some black territory, that might be some white territory. Yeah, let's see how we can continue.
I think I can capture this one.
Oh, wait, you cannot capture it yet. It's just Atari, yeah? So this white stone has only one liberty.
Okay.
And maybe you can capture it. And let's see what happens, because I put you also in Atari, haha.
Then I have to take it, because
Take it.
otherwise you will take mine.
Okay, so you got 1 point? Okay. Anyway, let's continue. Let's see how we can proceed and what we can do.
I'm afraid you will come through this way.
Okay, and I don't want to let you go in here.
Now I have to secure this, haven't I? Or can I just
Go ahead, just play. We just
Okay.
let's see what we can do. Okay. You want to enter my nice territory? No, don't go in my nice territory.
Okay.
I connect my stones because usually that's said to be good. And what are you going to do now?
I think I'm going to pass.
Yeah, actually the game is over now. And that is the part I didn't explain yet. So when is the game finishing? Actually it's finished, and that's interesting, if both players don't want to play anymore. So, but when do you don't want to play anymore? So actually now it would be Barbara's turn, Black's turn. And if Black would play somewhere inside here, actually that would be pretty stupid, right? Because at the moment Black has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, a lot of points. And if Black plays somewhere inside, then Black has 1 point less, right? So if she would play in her own territory, then she would lose a point. And if she would place a stone into my territory, and make an example, for example, here, then I may capture it. And if I capture it, then I also make a point. So it's a minus point for you. I made it a little bit short for now, but on purpose. So if black plays here, he loses a point. If black plays here, I will capture the stone, also loses points. And that's why black decides to pass.
I will pass.
And then after she passed, it's my decision if I also don't want to play anymore or if I want to play. If I don't want to play, let's see, if I play somewhere in my own territory, it's the same thing, then I lose a point. I'm not stupid, I'm not going to do that. If I play my stone somewhere in her territory, I choose now on purpose this move. It's not very clever because it could just be captured and white has another point, right? Also, if white would play somewhere else, you can try that, but from my experience, I tell you this stone will be also captured. But I shorten that here a little to explain you the rules. So also in my situation, I don't want to play inside my territory, I lose a point. I don't want to play into her territory, I will give her a point, so I don't want to do that. So I'm also passing. So and if both players passed, it means nobody wants to play anymore, and then the game has finished. Okay, and now there comes the counting part. So we want to know who is winning. So black has all that territory, also that point, and one captured stone. And white has all this territory and captured no stone. And now we could count. So maybe you remember the board was 9, so this would be 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, plus 1 captured is 27. And the white part would be 9 and 7 is 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, right? But we are doing that a bit more clever because this kind of counting is really taking too long. You need some water?
Yes, please.
Just go and get the water. I will tell you later who won.
Okay.
So then I just explain how we do that a bit better because the territory is the same. Even if I move the stones, it's pretty much the same, right? So I can just move it like that. And then that would be 3 times 9, 27, minus 1, 26, yeah? Plus 1 captured, 27. And the white territory, we can also move a little like that. And then we would have 18, and 10 is 28, right? We even put the captures into that territory, which means 1 point less for Barbara, and also 1 point less for me. So it means actually that this is the same result. And in this game, I won by 1 point, okay? So now Barbara comes back. I have to tell you something. I'm super sorry.
What happened? Who won?
Actually, sorry, you lost by
Why?
1 point. Yeah, so this is 18, or 3 times 9, 27, minus 1, 26 in this case. And this is 18 plus 9, 27. So I won by 1 point. I'm very sorry for you.
Okay.
But I'm happy because then I can be still teacher. Whew. But actually, there's another thing to be considered because she was able to start. I would even consider that to be a bit unfair because if you start to play, then you have a kind of advantage, no? And that's why in Go we have something called komi. Komi means the person who does not start has from the beginning on already points. And on a 9x9 board, we here play with 6 komi, okay? So that means actually I didn't win by 1 point, but by 7.
Wow, by 7 points? Why?
Yeah, that's the thing. So let's see if you can do a little bit better. So we are going to play a second game for you. Then we are repeating what we learned today. And then you have some homework, actually, okay?
Again. Okay. I start to feel with my students.
Actually, in the game of Go, you can pretty nicely also play with handicaps, which actually makes the difference in strength more interesting for both players. So like in chess, you can maybe play without a tower or something like that, but then it's also a kind of different game. Yeah, but in Go, it'll still be the same game. But it's kind of fair for both, and it's about 50-50 winning rate. So I would say this time we do something like a free handicap, which still means
that looks good.
that probably it's a bit better for me, but let's see. In a handicap game, we don't have komi, so I don't have something like point already from the beginning on, but I start, okay? Let's see what happens. So you can see that that might be white's territory, that might be black's, but then if that happens, black has too many points and white has not enough points, so I need to do something. What can I do? I play here. This is called an invasion, very aggressive invasion, but I really don't know what to do. Ah! What can I do? I'm scared of you. Let's see. Oh, this is Atari, right? And now I show you how I can rescue my stone. Actually, I could react and play here now. Now these 3 stones are connected and they do have 4 liberties altogether, so it's pretty difficult to capture them now. So connecting is always a super good idea to make your groups strong and alive. But I'm afraid if I play here, all 3 stones may die. So I prefer to attack this black stone on the left upper corner. Let's see.
What can I do with this 1 stone?
Go ahead, you may capture, so this is super big, but you can also try to help this stone, whatever you like.
Can I save it in the corner?
Yeah, sure, I don't know.
I'll try this.
Try. Who knows, who knows? Surprise, surprise, it's Christmas time. Super nice Christmas time. So now you really helped your stone, wonderful. But now this stone automatically got a bit sad because he is so alone and he sees so many white stones. Just go ahead.
Okay.
Okay, so you help this stone now, and I give Atari to that stone. Oh, you capture, yeah, that's big. True, but I capture also something. So 1-1. Okay. This I learned before. This stone can be captured, so I connect it to my other stones. Connection is always good.
Okay, I try to connect too.
Good.
Hey.
Atari.
Oh.
Atari. And maybe you wonder now, oh, what is this? This is so much. Actually, if you just watch the next 2 weeks, then this is super easy to follow and to understand for you, I think. So I capture here. Let's see what happens. Atari there, I connect here. You want to separate my stones? I say, no, wait, don't do that. And Atari here, okay. Okay, what can I do? I don't know. I play here. Oh, you captured this stone. Oh, that was too much. Now, if you capture this and this stone is also lost, then this is all black's territory. That is really a lot. Then I do now something which makes you not happy. Okay. I will try to capture this group. Let's see if it's possible.
Okay.
Okay, I'll try to do something. Let's see. Actually, for the ones who know already go, this group can be captured. But it would be a bit too difficult for now, so I just play and rescue my 1 stone here. You play inside, okay. I play here. You capture this stone, that's also pretty big. I play here. Okay.
I'll win now.
I think you win, yes.
Please.
Good teacher always gives the opportunity to win. Let's see. Atari for 2 stones, can you see? Oh. These 2 stones are in Atari. If black doesn't connect, I can play here and capture 2 stones. Let's see what Barbara does.
I want to save them.
You save them, okay. So I go into your territory more.
No.
And this time you see the game looks a bit more complicated, but nothing really special happened. Okay, you play there. Then I play here, Atari.
And,
If
This is
you
not
play
nice.
there, then I'm very lucky.
No, please, can I
Because-
take it back?
Did you see this one stone was an Atari, Barbara played here, and now these 4 stones are connected, but all 4 stones together also have only 1 liberty left. So actually I can play there and capture this, and I capture 4 stones back. Wonderful. And what we do now is already something super complicated. So if you don't follow that one, it's not a problem. It's super normal, okay? So let's finish the game and see what we can do.
I don't want this to happen again.
Okay. So. Go ahead. Okay, so I pass because I don't want to play inside my territory and I don't want to play inside your territory. You would capture me.
Okay.
And you can play
this
there.
one?
For the strong player among you, actually white can still do something here. So if you know the rules of Go already, then try to find the solution, okay? But I don't do anything here for now. And I pass. What are you doing?
Well, I think I'll pass too because I don't want to give you 1 more stone into your territory.
All right, so we both pass?
Yes.
So shall we count? Okay.
Okay,
So let's see. So white has these points and these captures, and black has these points and these captures. So what we, as I said already do, or as I already said, what we do is we take the captures of Barbara, her plus points, and put them into my territory, which are my plus points. So with each stone I put in, she loses a stone or a point, and I lose a point. So we can just put it in. And the same on the other side. So the ones I captured, I put into your territory. So actually, both sides lose with this action a point. So black has 4 points left,
okay.
and white has 1, 2, 3 points left. So
I
you
win.
won.
I
Well,
win.
1 point, yeah. So that's pretty nice because now I won a game, you won a game, and so
Okay.
everybody can sleep happy. And actually that was already pretty complicated, okay? But I wanted to give you an overview what you are going to learn in the next 2 weeks, okay? And next week we will learn something about a hat, okay? That is something very simple and easy, and that happens tomorrow at the same time. But you will get homework. So your homework. Let's see. So these 3 stones, if you want to capture them, how many white stones do you need and where to place them? And the same applies to these 3 stones. How many white stones will you need to capture these 3 stones? Okay, you can actually chat and I will see if you made it correct. So this is group A, how many stones you need to capture. This is group B, how many stones do you need to capture. Tomorrow I will explain you the solution. And until then, I wish you a happy time with Jingle Bells.